Yo, DJ, pull that up.
It's the yak. It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop.
Oh! Ood boys! Unruly. It's the yak. Damn, Zah, you gave me the energy I needed today,
No shakiness.
Uh-huh. No shaky.
Warrior.
Never shaky warriors. I'm blamed for real. It's the yak. You know what time it is. Time to yak. I got an idea today. And it's not even a good idea, but it's just an idea to do something. I was looking back over the annals of the yak, and since our last case race, we've only had 3 episodes go over 100,000, and that's not bad. We have tons of episodes in like the 90s and the 80s, but do you think it's possible to reverse engineer 100,000 views for an episode of the yak?
Yeah.
You think it's possible? Do you think that that's something that we could do, or do you think that that's a fool's errand?
I honestly think if we all just promoted the episode once, it would.
I don't think. I feel bad. I don't think I've ever tweeted the word yak.
No. I think it would easily get over 100,000 views.
Big Cat like always puts the team on the back. He'll like stop and intentionally be like, "All right, everyone, tweet this out."
Yeah.
And I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I just
I go.
nobody's gonna listen to me.
Yes, they will.
Except actually, I did post it on my story once, and it got like 1,000 link clicks.
Really?
And nothing ever
I didn't know
gets
people
that many.
clicked links.
Yeah.
That's way too many.
Yeah.
Nick's tweeted the word yak 3 times.
All right.
It's actually
one of
not
them was
bad
definitely
compared
like an
to-
orchestrated meta tweet, like in 2017 or some shit like that. That was not about this show.
Definitely not. I was probably just making a joke about the beast.
I saw someone sent me a new account called Philly Yackers, and it's dudes that steal cars. It's so fucking thorough.
They're gonna be so much bigger than us.
I mean, it's just different videos of compilations of guys stealing cars or the lifestyle that surrounds being a car thief.
Is yakking a term for stealing a car now?
It's a new one for me.
Yak could be a term for like most things.
It's a lot of terms.
Yeah.
I think
It's like someone
cognac.
Cognac.
I think it's throwing up. I think it's cocaine.
Yeah.
City Pontiac, Michigan. It's the car Pontiac.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yackers.
Kodak. It's a rapper too.
Philly Yackers. Look at these videos.
Are they successful with their heists?
I mean, it's an aggregation of different
Now,
guys. It's not always the same guys, but sometimes they'll steal something, crash it, and just run away. It's a lot of whipping the way I used to only see videos of people doing this in Oakland. I didn't know they.
How people whip it. What is that?
I think you ever see the videos of people hanging out of a car as it kind of fishtails through an intersection? I think that's what these guys are up to, but in a parking lot.
oh my God, you a Philly yacker?
Duh, bitch.
Look at all the fucking laughing emojis.
Bitch.
Dumbass question.
Wait, can you go back to that?
Let me shut that door.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta. Oh, here, I'll do it.
Were those guys stealing cars? We need to get them in some row back.
Yes, we do. We need to steal them some Roback.
Zips, polos, the most comfortable joggers.
Well, honestly, they don't even have to steal it because if you use code YAK on Roback.com, you can get $20 off your first purchase.
Practically theft.
Yeah, it really is that good of a deal, and it just looks good every single day. KB, I'm pretty sure, slipped into a little Roback yesterday. Is that true or is that false?
Size L. I'm becoming of me to not wear a medium.
You guys ever seen a smaller houndstooth?
Oh, wow, that's what that is?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that was a houndstooth.
20%, not $20. 20%.
Oh, I said $20?
Yes.
If you spend $100.
Correct.
Look at that.
See, Nick, dig me out of a hole. Thanks for getting me out of my hole. Wow, I didn't realize that's... Where do they wear that? Alabama? Women from Alabama?
Well, the coach of Alabama wore it on his hat, right? Wasn't that a houndstooth hat he wore?
Bear Bryant?
Yeah.
Probably was. And I think that the ladies wear that. I think it's a sexy lady fabric down there.
Sexy lady fabric?
Yeah, I think the sexy moms like to wear a bunch of houndstooth black and white. It's all crimson and then a little black and white. Crimson doesn't go good with everybody.
No.
Some people hate that color.
I don't
Crimson's
like it.
tough to wear.
You don't?
I don't like maroon.
I gotta learn my palette.
You
wear
know
black.
it. You know it. It's
wear black.
blues. It's blues to match those sweet, sweet eyes of yours. Those caring, curious eyes. Fall asleep in those eyes. Get lost in those eyes. Get
People trust them, but they shouldn't.
yeah.
I'll hurt you.
You're a
Bad.
heartbreaker.
Badly.
Physically too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Abusively. Behind closed doors.
Someone get hit by a car outside?
What?
Yeah.
Like that we work with?
No.
Can narrow it down to one person.
No, I think someone did.
I think so. I walked by them. Crazy scene. It was like
It was this guy.
It was in the intersection of whatever the street to the left is, 29th, 3rd, whatever,
And they
and 7th, and it was like a woman, and she was bleeding out of
She was bleeding
what
out
looked
of
like
her
eye.
head.
Yeah.
What?
Her
She had-
eye?
I walked away.
She
I was
had
I
like
did not need to
a
see
napkin
that.
or something outside, and the cops were
Yeah.
around her. The sleaziest part, there was a dude in a suit
Yeah.
right next to her. Pretty sure a personal injury attorney. Like, it just happened.
He was there, like ready to.
Yep.
Wow. That is a hell of a grift. Ambulance chasing. You got to give credit to him, though. Hopefully
you?
it works out. No, you absolutely do not. But that's tough to pop an eye in a crash like that.
For your eye to bleed, that's bad.
Yeah, that's
Never want
terrible.
I don't think it was her eye. She was
like the
holding it up
worst
to the
thing to
side of her
bleed.
head, which is also just not a good.
Anywhere
the side
from-
of your head should not be bleeding excessively.
Would you, if you saw a car accident on the road, would you pull your car over and stop and check on the person, or would you just be like, "Thank God that was behind me"?
No, if it was like it depends on if it was on the highway or the.
State, yeah. If it was a county road, maybe.
If
Highway,
it was like in the suburbs, yeah, definitely.
highway in the city.
And
Oh.
Highway in the city.
did a big
Feeling I'd just
busy?
get in the way. If it's busy,
Yeah, I
there's
wouldn't.
somebody more qualified behind me.
I've stopped before. Like an old dude fell when I lived in Chicago, and I stopped, and I was with like a group of people, and we were all like, "What do we do?" And he was like, "Don't call 911. I'll just drive or something." And I felt like I was in the way the entire time. They were like, "What the fuck are you still doing here?"
The only time I've ever tried to help a situation was on Rediscovering when somebody had a seizure. I
right.
put my wallet in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then the paramedic came. He was like, "Who put the wallet in his mouth?"
couldn't.
He could have just
down.
opened the wallet and
It was
found
too
out.
thick.
Yeah, but he was just like,
You actually put a wallet in a guy's
Did
mouth?
it was kind of cool.
"Yeah." I thought
How did you know to do that?
I've heard that like you do that so they don't bite their tongue off, and his mouth was like bleeding from the corners. So I did the wallet in the mouth, and the guy was like, "The chances of him biting his tongue off are lower than him biting the wallet and choking on that."
Really?
Just made you feel real bad.
Yeah,
Made you feel broke?
like the guy was ignoring the seizing man. He was like, "What were you doing?"
I feel like
Fake-ass
that
wallet.
can't be true. He's gonna bite through the wallet.
I don't know.
Like multiple
What's the
credit
bite force
cards?
of man?
Here it is.
I would-
His tungsten card.
My tungsten card's in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, buddy.
I don't think so,
Officer-
buddy.
Yeah.
You should have got on his ass. I have a fantasy about saving another man's child from like drowning or something like that, and just being like, "I'm actually your dad now."
Nah, yeah.
The emasculation of having he's running out to save his kid, and I go like running past him in the water, like swim
Yeah,
faster than
you
him.
out hero.
Yeah, out hero a guy's dad. He's like, "I just wanted this."
And then he comes to you and be like, "You must be dad."
yeah.
I think he can get out of
Thanks,
that if he
Pop.
names that. What if he names his second born after you? Is he out of that debt?
I think he would have to be, but I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't want to be out of the debt. I want to be able to lord this debt over him.
Adam's like the least original name too.
I know.
Biblically.
Yeah. Fuck.
I feel like I've known you my whole life.
Kyle, what were you doing when that guy was seizing? What did you do?
Definitely just like doing the crossword.
Yeah, he was doing the crossword.
No, dude, I was in a state of shock, and it was.
And I scrolled my
I remember it
timeline.
was. My heart sunk. It was super spooky. He was driving us mere minutes beforehand.
Yeah, it was kind of scary. 'Cause
We were in the middle of
he
Joshua
was like
Tree.
driving poorly, going like 9.
Who's your
miles an
driver?
hour. Yeah.
What? Wait, what? Like an Uber driver?
No, guy was on our crew.
Does he still work here?
No.
They fired him because of that.
Your liability.
Shit was fucked. Then we
Shit
got
was fucked.
slimy pizza right after that.
Wettest pizza. I couldn't grip it.
It's the worst. You gotta
Couldn't
take
grip
like a paper towel and dry it off.
Palm Springs, but that's critically the least favorite Rediscovering, and like it was tough to one camera down and shaken up, and
Oh, he
that-
couldn't shoot after that?
Yeah.
That sucked. I didn't like that.
Didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that he ruined your guys' shoot.
Well, then like we had to go from that, and we were late to like going to this swimming pool where we had to do like a choreographed dance.
That
So
was
it's
my
just like-
least favorite
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
And that was not my idea.
Oh,
Whose idea was it?
Doing a
Smutty's?
it was that guy's. We did it in his honor.
you guys did
Promise me you'll do the dance.
you did 102 takes
Yeah.
in different locations.
I was so sunburnt.
Crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. So how do we get to 100,000? Is it about the title? Obviously, our thumbnail game is beyond
The
reproach.
best it could be.
Yeah. Is it?
better episodes?
I think
No. That's unrealistic.
So I noticed like you said it's been since the last case race. We haven't been over 100,000.
Oh, we have 5 over 100,000 since the last.
Oh,
case
okay.
race.
I wonder if are the longer episodes hurting the numbers?
10-minute episode. Oh fuck.
We could call it now.
Saz, what's your most viewed video is how long?
You've gotten 2 million on.
Duration.
11 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 17
We
seconds.
should
maybe.
try that.
Is that the Zoom teacher?
Yeah.
We all have to be at our peak performance, and we just do like a 20-second yak.
But that video it popped off later, right? You had it up there and then like
Yeah, like a year after it was up.
So maybe it's like something old that we did.
Yeah.
A lot of the old yaks have like blown up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was it about it? Was it like the draft? A draft or
I don't know.
something crazy?
That's when we were young and hot. Now we're not.
It's a lot of like mincy stuff played that would get you over 100,000. Roof ball got you over 200,000. I'm just trying to think of the constant variables that take us to the promised land. Those sweet 6 figs. I don't know what it is. Maybe if we like call it the 100,000 view episode, or do you think that we have to do something?
I don't know. I
I
don't
a
know.
lot of breastfeeding on my TikTok. Maybe if we have somebody
What's the incentive here to get a
Suckling babe.
crazy number?
Just to have like set your mind to something and then accomplish it?
Yeah.
Is there another
Right.
incentive?
I just think it's like
No, me and Sass are leaving the show. Like, it would behoove us to fucking tank the numbers, honestly.
Yeah,
think
we
the-
are tanking them.
yeah.
We're tanking the entire show.
That's good. If you can't have it, nobody can.
No.
Yeah, we're petulant. We're little babies. But I wanna get a couple just to be like, is it possible to do that so you have that club in your bag? If I'm gonna use a Riggs term, we'll golf.
Thank you.
We'll golf for you there, brother. I don't know about skateboarding.
Is there any 100K episodes that you wouldn't quite expect would be 100K?
what I have to,
Like I want to see the outlier. I want to see the exception.
Yeah, TJ, can we look at the ones that have gotten there? It might be easier to get one that's at like 94, just get 6,000 more views on that,
Yeah.
than to try and boost this one through.
Popular.
I know. I like the goal of getting a new
This can't be
100K
right.
one with just what we have.
I was in our top viewed video, like got like 1 million
God no.
or like 600K. Yeah, 700,000.
So it's the case.
That's
race.
crazy that the case race has 700,000 views.
LA lottery.
It was terrible.
They don't want to see it. Maybe that's a hack. Be bad.
Like that Nelk interview. They were just like, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. Probably their most
Ooh,
viewed.
unreleased. Do something unreleased
Oh, do we put out something unreleased?
that's been unreleased or something like that, or
EJ, do we have any episodes that we couldn't put out?
I don't think so.
Or if we put out an episode of everything cut from all the case races combined.
That would get millions of views, but we'd all be fired instantly.
Yeah.
Brick Watch will hire us.
Yeah.
That or we'd get picked up by like Fox.
I saw
That would go straight to Fox.
I saw the OG AC Alex Cooper doing a nasty little trick. I think she had a dude named Harry Jowsey on her podcast, and she's like, "Who's the most famous guy or most famous girl you've ever fucked?" And he said the answer, but she bleeped it out and like covered up his mouth. And then there's so much interaction of being like, I bet it was this person. I
Yep.
bet it was this person. I
That's
bet it was this person.
Instantly 1,000 comments. There was a lip reader that tried to figure it out by the jaw movements. She said Miley Cyrus.
I expect that. I feel like that's realistic.
Who is the guy?
Harry Jowsey.
It's like he was on some reality show, right?
It's British.
Now he's just like a hot dude.
I'm guessing Love Island.
Yeah.
He's professionally vapid,
Yeah.
which is a
He's
great
like an OnlyFans
job
guy
if you
too,
can
right?
get it.
So, TJ, do you have a censor soundboard?
Yeah, hold on.
Let's just say the most famous person we fucked.
I'll just mute your mics. Here, go.
Harry. That's how we all got our jobs here, right? At least that should be 100 million on TikTok or some shit like
Yeah.
that little interaction right there. But I'm thinking for the whole, like, for the overarching. I also need to get out of here by 3 for a Pat Bev. We're
Better be a big guest.
We're interviewing, bleep me out, but we're interviewing Tracy McGrady.
Whoa. T-Mac?
Grady?
Yeah. Stephen Che did a fucking number on that prep sheet.
Mac that's a good get.
It's a damn good get.
It's a long one.
He went dumb on the prep sheet.
I mean, he's
Was he ever the best in the league?
No, he's like the Andy
he-
McDonald of skateboarding.
he led the league in scoring 2 years in a row.
He could do a McTwist.
He
but-
beat out Duncan.
He could do a McTwist for sure, but he played at the same time as Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron.
Dang.
So he always had a similarly skilled but maybe a little bit better person at his own position.
His own.
His own position.
I love that shit.
Interesting nugget I found out when researching him. When he was a rookie in Toronto and he came right out of high school to the NBA, he did not like the coach at all. And he was depressed. He would sleep up to 20 hours a day.
Jesus.
He's depressed.
Like a lion
That's
or
crazy.
a tiger
Or a bear.
or a bear.
I also did a nasty trick after you sent the prep sheet, and you might, it might be worth you starting to do this. You might be able to save time, but I just went to Chat GPT and I said, give me 25 hyper specific questions about Tracy McGrady that reference the most obscure and detailed parts of his playing career and life. And they gave me 25 really good questions, and then I said, make them even more specific. And they made them even more specific. And there are some bangers in there.
Who's they?
ChatGPT.
Oh,
Yeah, but who-
no. That
Chat-
actually
ChatGPT is
works?
like AI, right?
It
Yeah.
worked really well.
Nardwar's got to be sweating.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay.
Is, what, does
Out of
he
a job.
fucking, does
I'm
that
obsolete.
dude-
But like that might be like nice for you. I don't know. You work on so many things that the things that you can offload to ChatGPT. Some of them suck though. Some of them were like, how did that feel? And so I had to tell ChatGPT, no questions about feelings. That's a shitty interview question. How
Mhm.
did that feel? Nelk-ass question.
Yeah, I guess good.
Yeah.
Bad.
How was that? How did that feel?
And
Or
they were like-
Steiny.
Give me an example of a question. Like, it was like specific, about like was it about like the, whatever, 13 points in 35 seconds?
There were questions
Really?
about that. It was hyper specific. Where's my Chat GPT? The fuck?
Pat Bev and I have the same favorite candy growing up. Fruities, those little flavored Tootsie Rolls. Get them for like a
You keep
penny.
Those are
claiming
very
no.
good.
Those are
I like those too.
And he said that's a hood snack, so stamp for Nikki.
You are a little hood.
Little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Growing up in Bartow, Florida, you played basketball at Carver Recreation Center. How did the atmosphere of the center contribute to your love for the game?
Oh,
Do you have any
shit.
fond
What the
memories from
hell?
your time there?
We're gonna knock
That's
his
number
socks
one.
off.
That's number one.
Oh my!
In high school, you played for the Auburndale Bloodhounds and later transferred to Mount Zion Christian Academy. How did these different basketball environments impact your skills and mindset as a player? While being recruited by numerous colleges, the University of Kentucky and head coach Rick Pitino expressed interest in you. Can you tell us more about your interactions with Coach Pitino? It's just like deep. That's a decent question, right?
What's it pulling this from?
He's gonna be touched. He's like, "Wow, you really must have stayed up all night."
And I literally typed in 2 prompts to Chat GPT. Isn't that preposterous?
That's
Yeah.
preposterous.
I gotta get on that.
That's why, yeah.
You honestly should. It's if you use it as a tool, I think that it could be very beneficial to different little things like prep sheets and
Sure.
I just feel like you probably take a lot of time like researching, going
Yeah.
through stuff, and I think that this could take a little bit of that legwork out of there.
It's a good idea.
What's your guys' thoughts on AI?
That's facts.
I'm very curious. I don't like that.
Why? Well, that's like the least dislikable thing. That's the most.
I like
likable
that
thing
for you,
about
but I don't like that for others. For some of the phonies out there.
I don't know, because like that information's all out there, so you could get that with
I
time.
respect like the research that people like whatever Nardwar does.
I think the Nardwar stuff is stuff that the internet doesn't know about, though.
Yeah.
He like contacts their family
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
I respect that.
So I don't think ChatGPT could ever do that.
Should we let ChatGPT get us to 100,000?
Yeah, like what
I think we tried doing that right when it came out, right?
we tried getting it to make Dave Portnoy holding a gun.
No, that was the AI. That was like the
AI
image
art.
creator. Yeah.
I just tried to get a new AI art thing that I heard is going to be crazy, but I
Yeah,
guess
none
it's
of them
still in
work.
beta.
Are you seeing people like get their LinkedIn headshots from it?
My sister did that,
It's
and
like
she
an
showed
app.
it to me, and it was crazy.
Yeah, that shit looks very, very nice. But there's something called Midjourney that I guess is still in beta. I tried to join it, but they just put me on a Discord.
Oh, that was the one with everybody sharing photos of them being like a little bit hotter than they actually are.
Is that Midjourney?
Yeah.
I thought
think
that
they had
could,
me as like a shirtless astronaut. And
really.
yeah.
I thought that they could just do like any prompt, like they could do like the Philadelphia Phillies at like the Last Supper. Or
Oh.
something along those lines.
Oh, I didn't know it was that.
It also might not be fully released yet. I don't know, but I'm trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
I feel like for a little bit
I like
of time,
the art shit. That's funny to me.
it'll be cool for a little bit of time until there's some Supreme Court case about it being like you can't
It's
use
gonna be laws.
interpolation
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
There's an AI like detective game that's out, and you can ask these people you're interrogating like any question, and it's pretty realistic.
What do you mean?
You are speaking to your mic on your computer and ask them any question to solve like mysteries.
Jeez.
Can we try it?
I,
I think you have
like
to buy
it.
that, but that would be fun.
Let's use Uncle Big Cat's card.
Yeah.
So what is AI? Where is it like a fucking office building? Where's AI going?
Honestly, yeah, where is it?
I think there's a large amount of people who don't really know what AI is, and they're just assuming that like everything.
People have to like mine it, like pedal for it, or
I think you can build different AIs.
you have to keep it going, keep it running somehow. with-
Yeah,
think
like
that
are you shoveling
ChatGPT
coal into
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm saying. How does that fucking work?
when we had Lemaire on our podcast, he like had like some app that he was like making beats with, and he kept on calling it AI. And I'm like, no, dude, those are just pre-made beats. that you're just like clicking on and changing.
AI is
the
doing music. They
drums.
can do music. They can replicate people's voices and add new melodies. Like
Eric Cartman's covering a lot of songs online right now. Have you
Yeah.
heard that?
I don't, you know,
Oh, it's really good. His vocal
good?
fry. Oh, it's phenomenal.
it's funny.
That does sound.
Yeah, well, that shit
really
was
good.
mad funny. What was that SpongeBob singing?
Yeah.
What about praying, right? Or Patrick
That was very funny.
Islamic
Yeah.
prayer.
That's AI.
It might be real. It might be from an episode. Oh yeah.
Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling.
That's the new way.
Every time we kiss,
Yeah.
I feel my heart beat.
This is us coming out of a bathtub to brunch in Jersey.
I was meant to cut that like 10 seconds ago. Got lost in the moment. TJ's like, cut that, cut that.
Oh man, that's good. Yeah.
It's Cartman. You know what I mean? It's their interpolation. We can't get caught up in all of that.
Somebody did an AI anus episode, right? It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty funny comparatively.
Scripted episodes of things that already exist are tough. They're not going to have as good of
Right.
a
Like nuance, novelty.
yeah. But asking questions, finding detailed questions about something, or finding obscure facts about someone, I feel is a appropriate use of it.
So when my phone number has been leaked for a long time.
Of course.
And somebody just sent me a voice memo of Dave Portnoy's voice talking about our Monkey Boy documentary, and I was like, "Whoa, sick!" But no,
Yeah.
but it was
No.
here. It is.
Those are getting better too.
All right, Anus Pod Boys, Nick KB, no swag. Obviously been seeing this Monkey Boy stuff popping up.
Who is that?
That's fake.
That doesn't sound like Dave.
It sounds fake.
That did not sound
That
at all.
sounds just like Dave.
exactly like Dave.
Wait,
It sounds like Nick Mullen's impression.
I didn't. Yeah, that
Wow.
sounded fake to me.
Sounded
Really? I
exactly
thought it sounded
Dave.
exactly like
Yeah,
Dave.
What the
I
hell
was
are
like,
you guys
"Oh,
talking
fuck
about?
yes."
No, the tone wasn't right. But the way that he like kind of hits his B's, kind of all right, Like the way
My uncle.
Well, nobody's ever heard him say Nick or KB, so there's nothing to pull from.
there's no source material.
So my uncle paid like $200 for the Obama one, where it just transforms your voice. It's more of a voice filter, so you say whatever. It's not like it's not like copying text.
As Obama?
Yeah,
Does it work?
On the fly, like
It
live?
was very, very realistic.
There was a really old ad I used to get on Instagram where it would do that, and it was like an ad for that, and it was so. I think I actually posted it. It was like one of like my first posts on Instagram, because I was like, "This is insane how bad this is," and I kept getting the ad for it. I gotta find this.
But all this AI shit is only happening within the last 6 months or so, and it's getting better really fast.
Really fast.
Is it gonna
becoming
be
more
like
useful.
productive for society, like on an industrial level? Like, is it gonna get work done?
I think that anytime you're talking to a helpline or customer service, or if you have a problem with your like Uber Eats order or something of that nature, I think that's when
always
it's
been
going to
automated,
be.
though.
But I think it's going to be, I don't know, maybe better automation, or the people who used to have similar jobs to that will be automated, or prep sheets for podcasts and stuff will kind of be phased out.
At what point do the majority of people trust robots giving you surgery over a human, a doctor?
I think a lot of surgery is robotic,
know.
though. I think a lot of surgery is basically the guys on the submarine playing a video game, and you're just programming what the surgery has to be, and it's a massive $1 million robot.
Yeah, surgery should not be man.
You don't think? You would rather do robot than man right now?
Not
I think we should
Not
get.
right
I think
now.
we'll get to a level where we're like, I can't believe we ever had people doing surgery.
Yeah.
Some shaky hand hungover.
Barack Obama. President Barack Obama.
Yeah, this one.
Hey, Obama. You sound like Barack Obama to you. Hello, my name is Barack Obama. President Barack Obama. Hey, it's Obama. Do I sound
Oh my
like
God.
I used to
Barack
get this
Obama?
ad.
Horrible.
I used to get this ad constantly.
I want the app.
Oh, Mr. President, I didn't realize you were in the room.
President
Wait, what was your
Barack
caption?
Obama. I don't know.
Is that what you were posting on Instagram? Like, is that you were just posting things?
This Snapchat ad kills me every time because it sounds literally nothing like Obama.
LMFAO.
It's a good caption. A hell of a caption.
Did Bo like the post?
No, definitely not. Bo was not liking my shit.
Whoa, what's Ninja doing down there?
What's big ass hand Sass doing? Wait, what's your first post?
Yo, what the fuck? That viral.
I saw some shit recently.
That was a
It was like
banger.
a tweet prompt, like, I bet you can't name a fish that doesn't have the letter I in it. And just thousands of people were like trout, cod.
Yeah. Someone.
Like, it's just like, obviously. People were like, this was easy. What the fuck do you mean, cod?
And that guy's meanwhile he just made like 400,000.
Yeah. He got 5,000 replies.
It's the future, man.
Yeah.
I can't think of a fish with an eye in it.
Without an eye.
Oh.
There's like a fuck ton.
Yeah, most.
All fish.
Bluefish. Eye.
But there's no states that start with N, though. Can't think of one.
You could tweet that, or somebody could, and it would get 4,000 replies being like, Nebraska.
No, Nebraska.
God, you're such a fucking idiot.
Oh, you got fooled by a street trivia
Yeah, I got stumped.
account. A state ending in K.
Couldn't think of it on the spot. It's New York.
Yeah.
New York always fucks me up on those. I never think of it as a state.
Really?
Yeah,
It's a state of mind, really.
it is.
Wow.
That's actually what it really is, actually. It's a New York
I
state
bit
of
my
mind.
cheek so bad, and it's like unbearable pain.
You said you threw up from a zing yesterday.
I did.
Yeah, you said.
The Zins
would too.
betrayed me.
I
It
would
was
too.
the ultimate betrayal. It was a devastating like low.
You threw up from a Zin?
I threw up from the
Can't-
Zins. Bad.
Why don't you just keep vaping?
Because I read something that said that the Zins are better for you.
So the rogues are shredding your gummy wummies.
I don't. The
Zins are making you throw up.
The Zins are not affecting my gums at all, like the Rogues were.
But it's
the
causing you to
Zins are giving
a little
me
bit.
bad tummy problems.
Sass, do you see they've been playing the case race of
Yeah.
the Joker baby case race out there
Yeah.
all morning?
Why don't we shuffle through a couple videos so we get multiple views instead of just the one view of the whole case race? I guess this was your 21st birthday.
Who's in charge of that? Look at Rutledge.
I didn't know he would.
Someone was saying that there was some some pretty controversial stool scenes playing last night.
What do you mean last night?
Like they're not controversial, but the Marty and Rhea stool scenes was just playing on that TV at
that's
5
super
p.m. Yeah. Isn't that fucking insane?
So is it just random videos?
I think, yeah. I feel like that one should have been like removed from the algorithm.
Pull it from the playlist.
Yeah, that was a weird. That was a weird stool scenes. Frank got stuff done in the office. Can we talk about that? I'm just like gun shy of what we can talk about at all.
Frank got
Got stuff done.
Didn't we get a
Work done?
a text from?
Oh, yeah, I don't know if we can talk about that.
Well, I didn't see this. I was probably too busy throwing up from my zins.
Yeah, you're
It's
too
not even like.
It's not even yeah.
No, where they like,
You were too busy buzzing.
whatever. We just won't talk about anything.
Yeah.
I'll just never talk about the things that are on my mind. And
What is
my
this
life
message?
again.
I never got this message.
Yeah, you did.
Where is it?
It's in the yak. It's in the yak chat.
Oh my god.
From who?
Connor.
Oh, I see. Oh shit, yeah.
That's funny.
It's funny.
Baller.
Isn't
Not-
that funny?
'Cause it's
Yeah, but this
true.
we're doing exactly what Alex Cooper did. So can we just bleep what? Can we bleep?
Can you do a live bleep?
Or we could just never say what he did, and we could have people really speculate about
Yeah.
it for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the crazy things that Frank could have done that I can't even talk about? Wow, that really sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll mute you for 5 seconds. Say whatever you want. All right, you're back.
I
Thank
have
goodness.
a feeling we were never gone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sounded hot. I think that was entrapment. Because I almost said my favorite word.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I call that the Roan word.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you
I call
took
it the N word.
Yeah. No, but Roan took it.
But the hard R for Roan.
Took the power back again. Nuts.
Speaking of power,
Mm.
I saw that they might be trying to put the Pat Bev pod, not under sports in like the GM power structure, but under culture.
Wonder why.
That's
I
what
wonder
is that
why.
word
what are
come
the-
to mean?
What are the other
Yeah,
two shows in
Culture's
culture?
the most coded.
Yeah, culture.
It's
Lifestyle.
$1 million worth of game and
Okay.
the front desk with Ebony.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's actually a culture podcast.
I'm the GM of culture. Make the decisions.
We have a huge culture meeting coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they probably put back again under culture.
Yeah, actually, I need to look into that.
Did they?
Most likely. I actually have no idea. Probably need to look into
It's
that.
it's just $1 million worth of game of macrodosing.
Oh, what does it have in common?
Mm. Not much.
One thing. One guy. That is deeply interesting what culture means. Do it for the culture. That's what they used to say in battle rap when they wanted you to do something for free.
Do it for the culture. Yeah. But now it means something. Yeah.
Were you just like, culture doesn't feed me dinner?
Yeah. My kids can't eat the culture.
Just can't eat the culture.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me, man. Who's coming on Anus this week?
Next week we have a We're
Yeah,
going to
we're
a
going to
quadriplegic's home.
His house.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bearing gift.
Gift, yeah, but we don't know what to get. What do you get a man that?
Has everything. Get the man with the perfect life.
Rudy said all you can get him is a painting.
That was. There's a
Quadriplegics are ornery.
Yeah.
What about like a
whoopee
VR?
cushion?
What about like a VR headset?
He probably already has one, right? That would be like the first thing I get.
Is
But-
quadriplegic no arms, no legs?
Quad.
No use of.
The use of them, so they have them.
Okay.
Thinking of a
They don't
nugget.
fuck with
He's a
them.
good ass dude though, and he lets us poke fun. at him. Excellent
Yeah, I'm
doctor.
excited for him in the community when it comes to AI. I bet you there's going to be a lot of neat features to help them out in the future.
for sure.
Like what?
Legs. Legs and arms.
Entertainment wise,
Working legs.
They have the
Think-
same entertainment as us. It's not like they have like a.
I think accessibility, VR, like navigation, especially with VR, you'll be able to think,
Apple
you'll be able to
goggles?
think what your game is.
Yeah.
You don't have to smash buttons. You
No
can just
board.
like look
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Right.
Like striking vipers. You ever see that Black Mirror
If
episode?
you think X hard enough,
no.
it'll press X.
Did you guys see the dude with no hands just crushing cornhole? He's like a pro cornhole player. He's nasty.
Yes.
I already hate
Oh.
him. I can't stand
You hate him?
He's sponsored by Baked Beans.
Yeah, every cornholer is sponsored by baked beans or what else? There's a second.
They are.
And they're real cocky.
They're so cocky.
They'll post
Sponsored by Bushes.
they'll post their highlights of them playing a random guy.
Eating
Like a
some
church.
cold beans. Yeah. Wait.
This dude's a beast.
He's incredible.
Oh.
There's a
Wait, he has
couple
no legs
hands
either.
Twitch streamers
What's he
too.
on? What's he on? What's he doing?
Cornhole.
Rocky No Hands is a Twitch streamer that plays.
Oh,
with
that's
a
insane.
mouth thing.
I've seen that, TJ. That's impressive. This is impressive.
No, talk your shit, KB. Get it off your chest.
Nah, he was just fucking flailing and wailing, and it goes in. What's his ratio?
I don't know. He's
This
literally a
dude,
professional.
That's a cornhole player. That guy.
Yeah, but like I couldn't.
Yeah. Is
What?
this the same clip over and over? Or does he do this a
No.
lot?
It's the same clip over
What's
and
his,
over.
what's his stats?
I watched. The,
Oh, cross the line.
That was the same one.
Holy shit!
I think like SportsCenter or ESPN posted a couple days ago, and I saw it, and he hit all 4 bags, and the other guy did not. The other pro.
That's
cornhole
what I
player.
saw as well.
I know basketball is the hardest sport in the world because there's 1,000 dudes on TikTok who can make 100 threes in a row.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people who are like really good at basketball.
And then they
Shooting
get to the NBA.
basketball.
I love
Yeah.
seeing
They
the
can't
talent
play.
gap. So like a retired player coming out to do something. I think Birdman just did it. Like he went out and played some people and didn't take off his sunglasses and went crazy.
I think Brian Scalabrine did something similar. Someone was
Yeah.
making fun of him, and he just showed up at the
The
court.
the top comment is always people coming to the revelation that the worst NBA player is still way better than us. Yeah.
And there are guys that are NBA All-Stars like Jeff Teague that someone like Kevin Garnett will
The most
call them trash. Like, you suck at basketball.
the fans are the most critical people, and there's no one they don't. That you have to be the best at the time to not get any.
Even so, LeBron gets merciless. People are probably meaner and more derogatory towards his basketball skills than any
his
other
skills
basketball
too.
player. Yeah, his
Not just
skills.
Him as a person.
LeBron is washed. LeBron is trash. LeBron is mid.
You would think, yeah.
The same dudes that call LeBron mid are the same dudes that call Margot Robbie mid. It's like that fan base goes like directly hand in hand.
Same people that used to say "Okay, boomer" now just call everything mid online.
Yeah. Or they say bro. They
kinda
love
scary.
saying bro.
It's terrifying. I'm
Comment.
afraid of
They
that.
start every single sentence with bro.
Yeah, as the subject.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed the other day? That usually slang makes its way from the black community to the white community.
Yeah.
We gave them
What do we give them?
broski.
Did we give?
They do say broski now.
Broski is
Yeah,
part of
that was like
a culture.
fratty, yeah.
And it's very fratty, adding ski to everything. That's like
Yeah.
80s.
We gave him
Rob
broski.
Schneider, broski. What's up, broski? But that was frat culture, and now
Uh-huh.
it's part of the culture, the real culture. So you're welcome. No big deal. Happy we could give you guys that.
Yeah.
Imagine if I never met the broskis.
Tyler sent us a picture of Drake's book. It was
Yeah.
a line per page, and what did it say?
It said,
It's like,
there's 2 types of women: women that give head and women I don't like.
I
On the
bought
next
that. Yeah,
page.
that's
it's honestly a good ass quote.
there's a bunch of good quotes in there. They're just throwaway lyrics of his.
I wish I had that. That should have been like my high school yearbook quote.
The one says, "What's the difference between going through your phone and going through hell?" And then on the next page it says, "I really can't tell."
Stuff
no,
you
what
be
is-
saying on those apps says a lot. If I didn't know how to keep my comments to myself, I'd be commenting, "Shut the fuck up."
He's my second favorite rapper right now.
On
I
BLP?
like, Young Boy. His cat just Instagram.
Oh, his cat is worried about him.
You're talking about NBA
These are
young
like
boy?
Tumblr
I
quotes.
think it was himself though.
NBA YoungBoy's cat
is
very
worried,
concerned about
very
NBA
concerned about him.
Have you seen that?
No.
And it sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, go to NBA
20
YoungBoy's
sands a
cat's
day.
Instagram.
His
7 months later, you're asking me what's up. Oh, not much. Just keep in mind, I told you so tucked.
Oh. What's that mean?
He was going to say, I told you so,
gonna
but he's
say.
waiting to give it to him.
Say you found the right relationship, but that man got you going 50-50. You're either really bad at math or really silly. These are ChatGPT like lyrics. It's always some unemployed hoe trying to work my nerves. That's a good one.
Did you see that he
Might tweet that out right now.
Every single time. Every single time somebody's on my nerves,
and link the yak?
it's an unemployed hoe.
Did you see that he has a co-author for that book?
No.
Imagine them getting over the table trying to hammer out one of these lines, as if you couldn't just think of them off the
This
top of
one's
your
great.
head.
This one's a banger. Tell Guinness I know who the most annoying bitch is.
No. Drake.
That's Drake and his friend. The book's upstairs. We could bring it down. We could read it cover to cover.
I would love
I
to.
like that.
Having trouble figuring out if you're a devil missing a horn or a unicorn?
Oh my god.
God damn. Why is he spitting like that? It's
Uh,
always an unemployed
Neon
hoe trying to
Celine?
work my nerves.
yeah, that's his cat.
It's me, Neon. What does it say?
I've been seeing a lot. I'm so far from the screen.
I've been seeing a lot. My dad so unhealthy. It's scary. Even his mental health. He blows his money making people smile who don't care to see the signs. That's literally in their face. 20 Zans a day, please. Hashtag help. P.S. My bowl Celine and my first Birkin bag on the way. But really matters him.
That's funny and sad.
Yeah.
That's like the most honest cry for help that this man
but
is probably
he posts
capable
that
of.
himself.
He can only speak through his cat.
Him.
Someone
Being so
confronts him and he's-
vulnerable.
Professor McGonagall.
I think he's been confronted, and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Sound like a pussy.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
My
she did what?
yeah, he's just like, what the
All
fuck?
right, all right. We'll have
He's like
to, we'll have
pissed
to-
about the accusation.
I'm straight. I'm cool.
Who the fuck told you that?
He doesn't know what she's talking about.
He,
I'm fine.
he blocks the account.
His cat.
Me and my cat are having big problems. right
Talking out of class. What was the show where the cat could talk? Sabrina the Teenage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But if he did post that himself, that's like horrifically sad.
Yes.
He's probably just fucking around.
Yeah, I mean, if he's fucking around, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's not. 20 Zans a day. Someone please help.
I don't know.
Love Mr.
Zan. That
Bigglesworth.
sounds like
They always use this fucking Fortnite font.
hilarious. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, colon.
The Daily Loud changed the culture,
Oh, this is BZ TV.
but they pioneered this.
This is BZTV Digital.
And say cheese, dog.
Wait a minute. Does BZ TV use that style of caption every single time?
We definitely do.
That might be my new favorite account.
I can't believe you got a Birkin.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch surprise trivia question. What is the name of the cat and who voiced the cat?
Is it someone
Oh
famous?
no. Either of those?
Yes.
It was some smarmy bastard.
Yeah,
Yes,
was it
it
Frasier?
No.
The
What's their
cat's
initials?
NB.
Neil Brent. Pat.
The name of the cat was Salem,
Ah, of course.
and it was voiced by Nick Bakay,
I don't know.
who was
don't know
also
who that
on
is.
Angry Beavers.
I
Oh,
also don't know what that is.
Angry Beavers is great.
Which character did he play?
The chubbier
Norbert.
one.
Can we see Nick Bakay? I want to just see if I recognize his face.
Very smarmy.
Smarmy bastard. That cat was so smarmy, I couldn't even get through an episode.
Yeah, I didn't like the show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You guys recognize?
Oh, my God.
No,
that
but he's
man
the
is
smarmiest
smarmy.
man of all time.
Yeah.
Look at his closed mouth smile, pervert. Steven, you're the only person that's a closed mouth smiler that is not a pervert. I really believe
Yeah,
that it's
yeah,
one
he
of the
is.
most perverted
It's a
things
good
you can
call.
do. Laughing with your mouth closed.
I definitely am a closed mouth smile.
No, you're not.
I am.
You open your mouth to laugh.
Oh, that's smirk, but that's
Yeah,
that's also your signature cocksucker smirk.
no, that's his regular. Yeah, he played Norbert.
The smarmy beaver.
I like Daggett more anyway. Was that the other one's name?
You would know. Not
I was asking Shay.
That cat thing is so fucking funny. What's the account called?
The cat?
Neon.
Neon Genesis or something?
Neon Celine.
Neon Celine.
I gotta look at this.
Because the cat only shops
Wait,
at
can we see
Celine.
the other cat posts?
Bust that pussy open for a Celine bag.
Oh, just one other post. Looks like KB's profile.
Mm.
What's this one?
Says stay out my yard for the last time. I ain't saying it no more.
KB, you gotta start doing this with Piper.
Or just steal captions. Or see if they could be friends.
I would like her to meet another cat.
Has she?
No, never. Well, I guess at the shelter, but not in a while.
She's rap battling? Damn. Damn.
Kyle, your sister published another blog about a family member.
Another family member that
Yeah.
hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah.
Who?
Jack Bauer?
Oh,
Jack Bauer.
he's a man of many secrets.
That's exactly what she said.
I don't know much about it. I don't know how she filled a blog up.
Does he have a very tragic life?
She's. We don't need to. I don't know. We don't need to keep publicizing every person in our family, making them in some type of internet personality. Jesus.
But she
She
also,
really
I
need to
believe she
s-
also said he's a man of many secrets.
He is. I don't know anything about him.
Are you talking about the guy from 24?
That's his name.
Jack
Much
Bauer is
to his
Dennis's
chagrin.
cat in Always Sunny.
And Kyle's cousin, uncle, something?
Cousin. Yeah. My only youngest. My only younger.
Your youngest.
My only youngest cousin. Everybody has only one youngest cousin. Well, if they have a cousin.
Goddamn Jack Bauer.
Bauer's at it again.
Man of many secrets.
I wish people said that about me.
You're an open book, though.
I know.
I would be so secretive if I didn't have the podcast.
Yeah.
No one would know shit.
No, we still don't.
Facts.
That's how good I am.
Everybody thinks that it's you. Everybody thinks everything's you.
Yeah.
Could
It's
be.
true.
Might as well lean into that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, true. Everyone thinks Doug Winoy is you. Everyone thinks that your sister's blog is you.
That's funny that they think that you would just be creating all this extra
Or-
stuff,
yeah,
but not
no,
want
they
any
have
credit
no
for
idea.
it.
Exactly.
Samuel Clemens. In all that.
Unless you're just doing it for the love of the game.
For the love of the content game.
Yeah.
I love this fucking content game. Never want to.
Caught the bug.
Yeah. I'm going to hang up my laptop anytime soon. Started wearing less and going out more. When does he leave? When does Drizzy leave New York?
He's here like all week, right?
He was here all last week, too.
Someone said that he was supposed to come to the stand last night. Seriously, because Dave Chappelle was there.
Were you there?
Wow.
I was there briefly.
No way. Did you see the goat?
I did not.
How about Chappelle?
No.
How Chappelle does that regularly or
He's been at the
semi-regularly?
stand a lot recently. I think he's there again tonight.
Does he live in New York?
I don't know.
So someone like Chappelle, that has to be just straight pure passion for the game.
Yeah, he also charges $200 a ticket.
He doesn't need any.
There's
more
a finite
money.
amount of tickets at the stand. He could probably have a bigger venue.
Yeah, I think he just wants to like work on material and stuff.
Isn't that a big part of being a comic? You have to hit the New York scene, do mics in New York all the time. Can't just be on the road.
No, I mean, there's not a lot of people that are that as big as him.
I'm talking.
do
I'm
that.
just referencing what I've heard of comedians talking about on their podcasts and stuff.
I don't know.
Has anyone died at the Comedy Cellar?
I don't know.
Definitely, it's an institution. Someone must have died.
And maybe like someone like drank themselves to death or something like that.
Or laughed themselves and
Laughed
ruptured
themselves.
something?
Yeah.
That would make you feel good.
Totally.
Or died on stage. A comic.
People have had like strokes and like heart attacks on stage.
Scary.
Yeah. Bronny having a heart attack
That's
today is
My
terrifying.
God.
Yeah, I know.
Did Shaq's son have heart issues too?
That's my least favorite thing to find out about.
Yeah,
someone like
undiagnosed
healthy,
health.
young.
Yeah, scary stuff, man.
Shit, life's so scary that it's almost not. If you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you
If
mean,
you
man.
get it. So many,
It's
so many
real.
different
There's
things
so
can
many-
happen that it's almost like fuck it. Embrace the life that you are giving you.
Here's to more life. For real.
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 Mm-hmm.
For fucking real.
Your voice just warble there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. They said that Ebony is intentionally not letting Mr. Sparky get his songs off on here.
He has
Really?
more in the
I talked-
chamber. I
I
saw
talked
him
to Sparky
early
this morning,
today.
and he was touched with that edit of like adding.
Yeah, it
the
meant a
the
lot to
voice.
him.
Yeah,
Oh, you showed it to him?
But he's got
he
the
came
itch.
up and he was like, "Hey, let me see that," because I guess somebody told him. He was like brought to tears by the end. He was really touched, and he says, "We're finally going to get that bag."
What if he gets signed off of it?
Might.
You know that new sound you've been looking for?
Barstool changed my life. Imagine if you got picked up by like a major record label.
Motown.
Yeah.
I pray every night, night and day. I woke up this morning, every day, every night. Barstool changed my life, changed my life. Everything is alright. Everything is alright. I'm on my knees at night. It's alright. Oh, don't look at me, son. My God is right here now. You gotta feel him right here now. Oh my God, it's so good. I used to run them hoods, but he changed my life. He changed my life.
Sounds like the soundtrack to Ray.
Or
Or like Elvis peering into that shed in the scene.
I need to steal this type.
Now I'm eating right now. Now I'm looking good now. Everything is alright.
I want to hear Cartman sing this.
I know.
God damn,
That was good.
he's the best. I love you, Mr. Sparky. He's just such a legend. I'm starting this move. I'm in the middle of it. I started putting stuff in boxes last night and today, and I'm getting rid of so much shit, and I feel it in my brain. It feels so good in my brain to let stuff go. Just get rid of pairs of shoes that I'll probably never wear again, but I remember when I got them, and I was excited about them. Just so nice.
Those
to
new
get
shoes?
Stuff. No?
Those Air Maxes?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Not the ones Kyle has. Kyle's got the better Air Maxes for real.
Come
Oh,
on.
those are the really
I don't-
expensive ones.
Those are.
Kyle's are.
No,
Are they?
These are like $100.
No, those are the
No,
ones.
these are like $100 too.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Really expensive?
Yes.
How much?
I don't know, but I
No
don't.
more than
I've
140
seen
or
them at
160.
stores, and I've been like, holy shit, those are expensive.
No,
Yeah,
that's not true.
it is.
More than 160?
What model?
Those are the Air
model are
Max
they?
90. I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Are they 95?
Shoe culture's dead, man. We're post sneaker.
Yeah.
We're in the post sneaker world, as we all know in here, with the sneakers we're wearing.
Air Max 95s.
Che, are you bringing all your shoes to Chicago?
No, I'm getting rid of a bunch of them. Got to.
Oh yeah, they're not that expensive.
Why were you talking about farting at the urinal in the texts last night?
Yeah, but you only gave us two
You
options.
can give us anything.
Rude or cool. It's funny.
I farted
Yeah,
urinal
it's
constantly.
not.
Well, like cool being like acceptable, not like
Why did that come to your mind?
thought about it. Just, I don't know.
Do you rip
You're
ass
in
at
the
urinal?
bathroom. You should
Not
be able to
typically.
fart in the urinal.
You would assume it was on accident from the person.
I guess yeah, you are assuming that.
I don't think I've. None of my farts are accidental.
No.
It's an accident that someone heard it. You might have tried to open your ass cheek to the perfect vector where it's a silent fart.
I know just where to grab and pull to.
I had a
You're ripping apart
wildly-
challah bread.
I had an unpredictable explosion fart the other day, and I was in the airport, and I was.
Nothing's
at, like,
ever
one
been
of those-
serene in your ass.
Yeah.
I was in. I was at like one of those like Hudson Newses, and I had my headphones in, and I had to let my I had to fart. And I thought it was gonna be like a silent one, and it was so loud.
See?
And like everyone turned and looked at me, and I just pretended I didn't know what was happening. was mortifying.
Get up and look around yourself.
Actually, it wasn't. It was very funny.
Your asshole needs a vacation so
know.
bad.
Your diet needs a revamping.
I don't know, man. I try
You
my
put
best.
nothing natural in your body.
I try my best.
You come in every day with a Red Bull and a
Best bar.
yeah. There's no ingredient of any of that that occurs. Even the stuff that's put in the Quest bar, like an Oreo flavor, you have to fake an Oreo flavor to put that inside the Quest bar to give it more flavor.
How do you think I stay so lean?
Mm.
How do you think I keep it so tight?
The artificial ingredients.
Shout out to Quest. 0 carbs.
How much?
113.
Yeah, what did I? That's what I said.
Damn, Roan. That's big baller shit.
All right.
How much are those shoes, Nikki?
I don't know.
More than 113, I bet.
I skate these.
Bill Sass is the #1 pocket watcher.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he is.
We
I am,
determined
yeah.
that on Son of a Boy Dad yesterday.
I see no problem with it either.
Well, that's because you're looking from the bottom.
I'm curious to know how much money my boys have. I don't think that's that crazy of a thing.
And honestly, that curiosity never goes away in life.
No, I don't.
I always want to
understand
know how
why-
much my boys
I
have.
don't know why it's like a disrespectful thing. Like I'm not asking poor people. I'm asking
That would be disrespectful.
really rich people. I'm like, how much money do you have in your bank account right now? And then they love to
the
tell you.
genre of TikTok.
People love to say.
It's insane that people answer that.
Yeah.
One thing that
I don't think it is.
infuriates me on TikTok is when the guy goes up to people and says, "What do you do for a living?" And someone will be like, "Make moves."
Oh, those are. He finds the worst people
The fact that
in the
people
world.
can't just say what their job is, and they want
Yeah.
to be like, "It's like, oh, what's the best part of it?" Like shit like this. What do you?
How do you think
Yeah,
you
they say the
explain
most
that?
nothingness.
How do you think you explain that to someone, like to like your parents for like what you're doing for work?
Which one, the TikTok guy or
The TikTok guy, he's like, oh, I wake up at 5 p.m. and then I hit the streets for 30 minutes and I ask strangers what they do for a living.
Oh, that guy. I don't know. I think Kyle Kuzma was always like, I inspire people.
Yeah. All right.
Kuzma was on there.
Have you ever seen
Twice.
when a girl will be like, nothing, and then all
I
the comments
respect
are like,
that.
classic fucking whores.
Unemployed hoes, dude.
It's always an unemployed hoe
Every
trying to
single
work
one.
my nerves.
And they always say nothing exactly like that. Say it again.
No, I don't know. I don't know how I did
You
it.
said it
Nothing.
perfect.
Dialed it in pretty good, but I can't do it again.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But when the dude that's asking that question gets that soundbite, he probably is like, yes, this is gonna take
Rise,
this is gonna
incels.
take me to the top.
I've heard people claim that like they were on that and he like manipulated what they said. He either told
gave
them
him
straight
Obama
up to
voice.
say like I don't have a job, or he
But
edited.
anytime someone says something to intentionally sound cool, it makes them sound so much worse.
Yep.
I've never even seen one of those guys.
They're all.
I
It's
see
all
'em
they're
a
at
lot.
one
Washington Square
intersection
Park.
or in Soho at that one intersection, like Broome Street or some whatever it is. Barstool changed my life now. Changed my life.
Everything is all right now.
Now I'm eating good now.
I'm on my knees every night. What was that line reference?
Whoa. All right, gay.
I
You have a spot here at Barstool.
Gay and black?
Sparky D, welcome to
Sparky
the club.
D,
you
welcome,
don't golf.
welcome
do
to the
you?
culture department.
You don't hunt, do you?
Yeah.
Steven, how often do you get head standing up? That's like, I feel like we like that's not how people get head.
Shay definitely strictly gets heads.
With his fists on his hip.
Should never be like the go-to.
When I get home, I want you on your fucking.
Who is actually getting on their knees?
I think that's more of a video tactic for the angles.
I need you waiting for me.
Shit. It's always an unemployed hoe trying to work my nerves.
Oh,
I swear to God.
Che?
Never really.
Yeah.
Shay,
Exactly.
do you think you do that more, or do you think you standing 69 more?
You don't have to
It's
answer.
gotta be
please.
had.
You don't have to answer.
It's gotta be had.
Please say you.
You're really thinking so hard.
done
You don't
the
have to answer
ladder?
that. You don't have to.
Doing standing 69 more than you get a blowjob is the most insane thing on earth.
No, you said standing blow. Like that's just not a practical thing.
I got my
Yeah, but
first
standing 69 is impractical.
That's
I had my
fair.
first standing 69 before I got my first hand job.
That's how I lost my virginity.
Did you guys ever see the clip of Nate and Asa doing that in the office?
Yeah, it's funny.
No.
You haven't, Sass?
Oh, it's great. It's such a-
This actually might be the best. There should
would
be a
love-
Barstool Award
you would-
for this.
Yeah, I think there will be.
Best standing 69.
can
Can we flip the video upside down so Nate's the one that's flipped?
He does it so seamlessly.
It was good.
This is actually
might be
Nate's
his move.
best moment.
Yeah.
This is his best career moment.
I've never seen this. I would love to.
While we find that from the prep sheet, what is the best type of oil to cook with?
Anything but seed.
Olive, coconut, or avocado?
Yeah, you got me like.
Is avocado a seed oil?
I don't know.
He's got me hyper paranoid about
Yeah.
seed oil.
Billy and Spud said that was a seed oil.
Avocado oil?
Yeah, but they were also like under the impression they did not fuck with seed oil. They scared me with that too.
People that cut out seed oil like don't get sunburnt anymore.
Yeah, they said that
seen
apparently
those
it's like your
videos.
body can't process it, so it just turns it into fat.
Yeah.
What the hell's seed oil?
It's like
Exactly.
yeah, it's everything. Canola, is that seed?
I don't know.
Everything's made of Red 6 and seed oil.
I just use
Yeah,
pan.
dude,
Red
Red 6 is in everything.
It's scary.
What is the yellow one? It's like
Yellow 5, Red 6.
Yellow 5 is the one that makes you like you lose your semen.
Red one.
That's Sass's entire diet.
Yeah.
A combination
I
of
know.
seed oils, red and yellow 5 and 6.
Your cum has to be like that shit the girl dipped her hand in and saw to get that key.
It's what comes out of your esophagus when you throw up after a zin.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you're like that lizard that spit on Norm.
Terrible throw up.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a beer because I didn't drink enough to be throwing up from drinking. I had like 3 beers.
Sounds
That's
like
it's
somebody's gluing in
sometimes the
hard.
mixture is just chaotic.
It was terrible, dude. I had to close out and then be like, I gotta go. I thought I was gonna throw up in the Uber, and then I got home and I did the thing where you lay down. You're like, I'm not gonna throw up.
You
And
know what would have made it better is some high noons.
Oh yeah.
Truth.
High noon
I
tequila
use
seltzer.
spitting.
What, a high noon tequila seltzer would have made your night.
Totally.
That is the #1 mess up whenever I don't have a good night. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't have my high noon tequila seltzers. I didn't enjoy a delicious grapefruit or a scintillating lime or the tasty strawberry that's
Go home
taking
unsatisfied.
over.
Yeah.
It is a frustrating dissatisfaction that will follow you for days. But luckily, I haven't been making that mistake often because I just like high noon so much. 100 calories, gluten-free, etc., etc. You know that stuff is good because we got a fridge stocked
And this ain't
up.
even an ad. You're just saying.
Oh, you're just spitting. This
Well,
is
if
off
it's-
the top.
It's a lifestyle.
They have to keep them under lock and key.
Because I literally was taking them, and whenever someone would come to the office, I'd be like, "You get a high noon?
Yeah, every single time.
Talk about it over a high noon." And they don't want me to do that anymore. So now somebody who I've never met before has a key to the kind. It's just wrong. It's just not fair to guys like us. But luckily, guys like you can get a high noon on Drizzly, or you can go to highnoonspirits.com to find where high noons are sold near you. Liquor store, Drizzly, really whatever your druthers, but just make sure it's a high noon.
I got like 10 places around me that sell high noons.
They're blowing up.
everywhere.
Yeah, big
Up
ass
summer
signs
drinks.
in all the stores. We got high noons.
Nick, we have a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
For what?
We can't
Me and
talk
Rowan are
about it.
co-producing a show.
Oh yeah, I heard. In passing.
Why don't you say
Yeah,
what
where
the
were
show is?
you?
Don't worry about it.
Around the corner.
Someone came up to Ron and they go,
Mm.
can't wait for our meeting tomorrow. Yeah. Fucking A.
That's your impression of Erica?
Whoa!
Run it again. Sass wasn't looking from the beginning.
Oh, he's high-fiving as he's doing it.
Yes, he one
Yeah,
hand
look
holds her.
And a high five.
Damn.
That's like just the audio's Nate's ringtone.
Oh, totally.
Wow. And so much more joy and camaraderie back then before us
Yeah.
intruded.
I mean, that office hated each other. Everyone hated each other.
Yeah.
That was one unifying moment for sure.
I know. I was
You
watching.
miss it? A lot of people seem to miss it.
I don't get nostalgic like that. I don't. It's like, okay, it was awesome
Take me
that
back to H2Q. HQ2.
Oh, another angle. So he's flipped her like he's done it before.
He's so smooth. Well, his core strength is crazy. Look at her legs flailing.
You know he had her screaming.
Oh, totally.
We used to gather around and watch the rundown like it was a event, like it was passing down oral tradition.
It was still like that when I first started here.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember everyone would gather around.
It's so crazy that they offered the rundown to be a show on Comedy Central, and we had a week of it, and then fumbled it.
That is insane.
Wait, why did you?
Comedy
what
Central?
It didn't become a show. It was the first Super Bowl that I went to, the Super Bowl in Houston. I think it was 2016, in the top of 2017 or some shit like that. And they had the rundown live
Oh
for
yeah.
3 straight nights, maybe 4 straight nights. And we thought it was going to be a Comedy Central show. Like, yeah, we're still waiting to hear back from Comedy Central. And they just didn't want us kind of meandering. It would have been a really good show for Comedy Central, especially if we had kept that contract. Could have been a different direction for them, because Comedy Central now, what do? South Park?
Oh no.
Yeah, I think just South Park. I think they just like live off South Park.
The Office, I guess. Could have been us.
It used to be a fucking
A lot of those
institution,
networks.
man.
A lot of those networks literally just thrive off of like one show now.
Yep.
Like what is the what channel is Impractical Jokers on? It's on
True TV.
True TV's. It's only Impractical
You
Jokers.
see like ridiculousness.
That's MTV,
yeah,
right?
I think so.
Is Tosh.0 still a show?
Does he still do that?
I don't know.
There's no way.
I just saw he's touring and like doing stand up.
No, he does that.
Apparently his stand up is like phenomenal.
I
It
heard
was
that
good,
too.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me about one of his bits. I think it's in like a special, but about how someone like there was like a hit and run or something, and some girl died, and they added speed bumps on the street. And then he's like, "What a fucking terrible reminder that has to be every time you like the parents drive over those speed bumps." Yeah.
It's incredible. What, did he get canceled or something like that?
No.
I think he's always towed the line by gotten away with it, unless he's done like something worse than what I think.
People have a problem with him,
Definitely.
but they just have a problem with so many people. He probably made so much sweet, sweet bank.
Oh my God, yeah.
I would like to see him and like Evan Peters make out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
People were worried about Evan Peters. They think Dahmer
the-
destroyed. They thought it like
They were saying that
Joker fucked with
before.
Heath Ledger.
They were saying that before with American Horror Story, because I think he said it, right? He's like, these roles are destroying my brain.
And then he went and just
I believe
Then he was like, I'm taking a break from
method
American
acted
Horror Story.
Dahmer.
Yeah.
that probably would be fucked.
yeah.
You think?
I mean, he's played like 10 different serial killers, and like,
I don't know, just be a professional and don't serial kill someone. I'm pretty sure you'll be all right.
But actors put in so much more work
get
than
it.
I thought. I started reading their Wikipedias.
Yeah.
What kind of work are you talking about?
Like Ryan Gosling, the work he puts in.
What kind
Was
of
the
work
show full half Nelson? He went and like lived with a Brooklyn teacher to prepare for that.
Oh, I have no idea. Cillian Murphy I don't know. But the Oppenheimer guy started 6 months before filming, like studying. I would
Studying
I would
like
just go day of.
Some people do that.
But studying what? His character?
Yeah.
I was in this movie called Bodied. It was a battle rap movie. I was like a very small side character.
We got to pull up a clip.
Please don't. But I read for
Yeah.
the movie. I read for the lead of the movie, and they were like, "Hell no, you're not getting this." But for my little scene, I was like, "I'm going to take this very seriously. I'm going to be focused and just lock in for the parts that I need to do." It was all rappers in the movie, so they had us in a green room, and these dudes are just passing around blunts mercilessly. So I was just high out of my mind. All I wanted to do was be focused and locked in for the scenes of the movie, and for the one scene where it mattered at all, I was just absolutely baked out.
What
of
was
my
your,
mind.
did you have like like a line that you had to have
I
focus?
had lines, and I had like a
Multiple
close-up that
lines?
They cut the close. It was like supposed to be me swigging a beer, and I just like couldn't do it like
was too
naturally. I was too high to do.
are you in?
Oh,
Are you
man.
in SAG as well?
Yeah,
No.
Just
he's on the
Writers
wall.
Guild.
Writers Guild.
The first Rediscovering America we ever did with the Great Lakes, like the the first sponsored one, I had my first ever edible for the first scene, where we went and
Really?
checked out that sled that they
Frankenmuth?
built us.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. I was high too.
We were freaking out. We all decided to do it for some reason.
Who was it? Fasoli was pushing
Fasoli
on
wasn't on that. Fasoli's first one was New England.
Oh, Donnie?
Donnie.
Donnie.
I don't know if he did it.
He probably didn't. Straight and narrow guy.
He's going to be wed soon.
I know.
Is he out in Chicago?
He's back now, but he's going. Yeah, he's there. He's gonna be living there.
You got to get him on Son of a Boy Dad.
Should.
Before he goes.
A lot
you
to
never
see. Got a
fucking
lot of
see him again.
stories.
I know.
But don't say that. I'm really just hoping for that quid pro quo. I was like, Donnie, let me come on a trip. He's like, let me go on Son of a Boy Dad. I was like, 100%. I want to go on a trip with him.
So wait, he appears on a podcast in his
And I get to
hometown.
travel internationally. I was like, yeah, that's the easiest this for that of all time.
Deal.
I want to go somewhere with him so bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised. You should be doing that.
I want to see the world.
You've seen the world, but you should be doing it with a camera.
Where haven't you
on
been?
your
Yeah.
face.
What else do you need, man?
South America, Asia, I don't know. Never been to any of those places. Tons of countries in
Well, the
Europe.
U.S. has so much.
It has so much.
But yeah, it's so easy to see the U.S. though. I feel like going somewhere hard with him would be worth it,
Yeah.
and it would check a box. I wish you guys had done that series. You're rediscovering
Oh yeah,
Europe.
you and me both.
I can't believe. Yeah.
They fucked you.
Nah.
For Neighborhood Eats, we were like, dude, next year's gonna be crazy. We're gonna go to Hawaii, Italy, all these places.
So-
And they were like, so by the way, we're dropping everything. They're like, you guys can do New York City if you want.
We
You
were
could go.
try-
You could
we were
do 4
trying-
episodes in Florida.
We were trying
Yeah.
to overlap for rediscovering Hawaii, like so we could be with you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got fucked. Well, not really.
They told me the year before. They're like, yeah, you never know when it's gonna dry up, so you might as well go crazy and go to Hawaii this year. I was like, I'm saving it for next year. I got a plan.
We had the choice between Alaska or Hawaii, right, for our finale.
That's funny that you chose the much worse one.
It was awesome.
Oh, Alaska's awesome.
I'm so. That was the best place I've ever been.
Have you been to Hawaii?
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess
It's
not.
better.
Yeah, I
That
believe-
sounds sick.
Yeah, I believe it. It
Definitely
was.
better.
It was very cold and depressing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was what it had going for it.
And Fasoli got to flex on that guy that he was in Alaska filming.
Yeah,
I'll
he
have
did.
you know.
I'm with the biggest media company in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him get away with that dirty lie.
These guys with the AP.
My God is so good. God is so good. I wonder what of the live events like we're gonna have the football game again this year, right? Or the basketball game? Is that shit happening again?
Oh yeah.
Communication
Tournament?
is at an all-time low in this company.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you just got to give up on communicating with people. I've done that completely. Don't even make eye contact. Just keep your head down, do your shit, and get out.
This is something like you've tried.
It's something I've been doing for 3 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been. Have you met everybody we work with?
No, most people I have not met.
You've never formally met Kate.
No.
And you got,
No,
you know,
genuinely not.
she left before you could ever meet one another.
Yeah.
It's like Legolas and Frodo. They didn't have any lines together.
They didn't.
Wow.
Never spoke.
I never finished that movie, and on the way back from Africa, I tried to get it in, and it put me right to sleep.
You're dumb.
I tried so hard. I just wanted to be able to have something that we could relate about.
We have nothing.
You're asleep.
Breakfast at
though.
Tiffany's.
Yeah,
That's the only thing, though.
that's one thing we got.
You were so sleepy on the way back from Africa, though.
Yeah, probably a little cranky.
Yeah.
These names are too hard to remember.
I don't want to go. I
It's
don't want to go home.
changed my life.
Take me back.
I want to be with the tigers.
That's what
Fucking
you were
idiot.
like, dude.
There's no
You were
tigers
like-
in Africa, you fucking idiot.
I want to be with the jaguars.
Oh, take me back. How are you not getting an African animal?
There's so many.
I miss the koalas.
Where's the kangaroo? You got one.
I gave up. I'm done with that. I'm not really like around. I'm not really like bullshitting these days. I'm more just keeping it really pretty serious.
That's a line from Drake's book.
Oh yeah. It's always an unemployed hoe trying to work my nerves.
Every fucking time.
I don't know if I really know any unemployed hoes, to be fully honest.
Nobody works.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's insane. The gyms are just constantly crowded any time of day.
And Mykonos. They're all in Mykonos.
It's funny that like you're also there.
Yeah, well, I don't. Yeah, no, I'm part of the problem, but it's the new thing.
You're there, just like this. There's all these unemployed fucking people.
I know. I get so pissed.
Just like you're not working.
Yeah, not at all.
Well, it is funny because there is people assume that there's like this like direct correlation with like being successful and going to the gym, but all these people are going to the gym at like 2 p.m. on a
The
Wednesday.
most jack dudes I know are unemployed.
Yeah, like borderline living in poverty.
Yeah.
They don't work.
I'm thinking of a billion examples right now.
Yeah.
Dudes who are like, yeah, I'll just be
Yeah.
a volunteer firefighter, be at the gym the entire day. I'm going to start a workout class, a kickboxing class.
You got to start a program, like a sign-up program,
Definitely.
like a course. What would our course be on though?
I feel like we have a wide base of knowledge.
Yeah.
I've never had the slightest desire to teach. I've never been inspired to teach. Like
Imparting
pass
knowledge.
along knowledge. That sounds horrible.
Teaching's kind of putting on.
It is.
Yeah, I do love putting on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do want to teach.
You also
I want to lead.
Well, but putting someone on to like math is not a good put on.
Yeah.
That's
Who the
not
fuck's
something-
done that?
Your math teacher. They're putting you on to math.
Oh.
the fuck did that?
I was going to get pissed. Who
Yeah, my boy.
the
put me
fuck's
on.
trying that?
This dude's doing an equation.
Albert Einstein's
Yeah,
trying
my
to put
boy
me
put
on
me
to
on.
relativity.
My boy just put me on to long division. Stoked on that.
My put-ons have been like The
Crazy.
Sopranos and like The Weekend. And it works. There's so many dudes who are like,
Would have never
thank you,
discovered it
man.
without you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you need a 6. Could
Yeah, I haven't done one in.
I never need a 6.
Give me one now. Let me
Up
see.
a 6 show ends with a
Experimentally, I'm going to tell you how it makes me feel.
I'm
minute
done
by
with
minute.
these, so
Give
you-
me that.
Damn. Experimentally.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Yeah, keep it. I don't want the 6s anymore. Fucking poison.
Tastes shitty.
Yeah.
Kind of like
That's
sterile,
Burns the throat.
chemically.
Poison.
Nothing yet.
It's fucking Belle Biv DeVoe.
Mm-hmm.
You knew that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you already knew that, Nick.
No, I didn't. You put me on.
Belle Biv DeVoe.
Did you know Virginia not only extends further west than West Virginia, but further west than Toledo?
Interesting.
The tip of Virginia is like central Tennessee.
Yeah, I guess some
Hmm.
people aren't shocked by that.
If you've made that sweet drive across the country, you know.
I've never been to
Bristol.
Virginia.
Love that drive.
Never been in Virginia?
Oh, you've never
It's
been
like the
to
most been to, but that's it.
Never been to Virginia.
I've
the
been to
most
Virginia
passable-
like 30 times.
I don't even think I've ever driven through.
Yes, you
There's
have.
not a chance you
Never been
missed
to-
that.
I've never fucking been to Virginia. I've
You ever been to
maps all the
DC?
time. Yes.
Then you've definitely been through Virginia.
Flew into D.C. No, I took the Amtrak from New York and stayed in D.C.
No, there's no way. You never went like across the bridge.
No, I was there for one night.
Not even Arlington.
Yeah. Arlington's like 4 seconds away from DC.
Then probably.
Yeah.
You have to cross that one bridge.
I love Arlington. It's like a second fucking home to me.
They hate you there.
Arlington Draft House. Oh man, I'm farting so much.
Are you really farting like that? Because I am.
I just did. Just let out so much fart.
How are you guys farting? Why are you guys farting like that?
Sass's
I-
West bars.
Oh.
West bars and Zins.
Sounds like a song.
I know. Sounds like a Drake lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah, or now I'm like kind of nauseous. This sucks.
Yeah, I told you. Take that shit out. It's poison.
Forgive me for my sins.
Oh
Give
my
me
god.
for my Zins.
Father, forgive me for I have zinned.
Not y'all thinking I'm about to zin at the Barclays Center. Y'all, not at the Barclays Center.
You need to reevaluate life. Think I'm
Y'all
gonna
gotta
zin at the-
reevaluate life if you think I'm about to pop a zin at the Barclay.
I love that man. I love him with my whole heart.
You see, he announced he's not ready for marriage.
I did, yeah. He said it felt ancient.
Yeah. Well, it's an ancient, but he's like, I will one day, but career first. You've done it.
He's still got money to be made.
Yeah.
You know who's probably getting mad that he's not ready for marriage?
Adonis.
Unemployed hoe.
An unemployed hoe.
Yeah. Unemployed hoes love marriage more than anyone else.
It's their way of getting a job.
Marines.
Yeah.
Firefighters.
They're like, some of them are addicted to marriage.
Yes.
Who do you think cheats more?
Physiological dependency.
They're not addicted to
on getting
marriage.
married.
They love fucking proposing.
Yeah, proposing.
They never make it.
They gotta
hardly.
They love proposing
They
when they're
fucking
like 16.
love proposing.
Yeah. Oh man, I just watched Jarhead the other night. That movie is so like dark.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I love it. But those guys all get fucked. Like all of their wives cheat on them.
Yeah.
That scene where the wife like sends him like a movie.
That's so fucked up.
And then like halfway through the movie, it just cuts into her fucking the neighbor.
And all the guys are watching.
guys
They're like,
are
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, they're like, let's watch this. Like,
Yeah.
they push the other
Yeah,
guy.
woo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And this is just fiction, but still.
I bet you that happens. What's the term for it? Jody?
I don't know.
You always hear about it.
Is that a Jody? That's a guy that's not in the military that fucks your wife?
That's a great
Jody.
That's a great job.
Yeah. Professional.
That's a great career. That's a respectable career.
Sounds like some shit that Oppenheimer would do.
a piece of shit.
Piece of fucking work. God, I hate that guy.
He's a real asshole. That guy's an asshole.
I mean, that's the facts. He was going around banging
I
dudes'
agree.
wives.
I agree.
What was he doing out? What was he doing outside of that?
Were the chicks bragging about that?
Totally.
Like when it was like
I mean, one
on
of
the
them,
newspaper that we dropped the bomb, they're like, guess I fucked him.
I
Like,
mean,
what?
one of them didn't make it, so
I didn't watch the movie yet.
Oh, God damn it. I didn't either.
One of them didn't make it. Like they died.
Don't.
Fucked her to death.
Poor girl.
vacationing in
Split up the
Hiroshima.
What?
Yeah, he had no idea.
That's irony.
Yeah, Or
That
maybe
can't
he
be
did.
true.
That's
That has
not
to be
true.
fiction. There's
She's just on the beach. Time for a getaway in the middle
Yeah.
of war.
Well, that's the ending to The Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
babe, where are you at? Oh, I'm actually in Hiroshima right now.
Oh, babe. Babe, get out.
She starts sprinting.
Babe, what's that in the background?
Someone whistling? You at a Globetrotters game?
Does that shit whistle?
I think so.
Oh.
Babe, tell me you're at the game.
Tell me you're at a Yin Yang Twins concert.
Babe, tell me you're listening to Don't Worry, Be Happy.
You know that there's like a Mexican whistle for like fuck your mother or something, like chinga tu madre.
Oh,
Really?
That's hot.
Like if you hear a dude saying that to you, a dude whistling, a Spanish-speaking brother whistling that at you, it's like go fuck your mother or something like that.
I have to throw?
I think you can laugh with them. I think they're just you're just having fun.
Could I do? Okay.
Chinga tu madre. Yeah, if you hear that,
That goes
someone
hard.
saying something nasty
like
about
the-
you.
the-
Kyle, there's no chance in hell you can whistle. I almost swallowed the mic.
Frank, that
You're an in whistler.
Yeah, I have to breathe in.
used to
I think I can whistle in and out, which means I can whistle forever.
You're ambidextrous whistler.
circular whistle.
Kenny G. Oh, you snore.
Wow, you can never stop.
I can never stop.
You know who's such a good whistler? Frankie Borelli.
He does like
He's good at impressions.
People
too.
still do the finger whistle like old men.
No, I've tried to do that forever. I can't.
Holler at
so
you?
hard.
Big T goes crazy with it too.
Oh, that's the least surprising thing.
Yeah, that's
in
a real
the world.
Southern
He's
thing.
got like
Yeah,
he can do
that.
songs and pitch
Yeah.
changes and
Wow.
he's talented.
Big T's definitely got some weird talents. Some real Southern
Yeah.
shit.
He's fucked to death.
Yeah.
Told me about it.
Well, that's not rushing anything.
That should be way more accepted.
Let's
Your
think
silence.
about
Let's
it.
just
Let's
take a
not
minute.
overstep
Take a
our
minute.
boundaries here. All right.
Yeah, why force it?
Let's take a minute.
What
and
do we
just-
have to prove?
What do we got? Huh.
I wonder what the average amount of dead air a Yak episode has.
Not a lot,
Yeah, 'cause
especially
there's,
with a 7-person
People on the
panel.
show, yeah.
I'm trying to sit my ass down and listen.
Yeah, I feel that big time. I feel that on the low, low.
As you're filling up as much dead air as possible.
On the low,
Low,
just
low, low.
repeating yourself.
Yeah, I feel it on the low.
Feel that?
I
You
just
seen
been
the guys who freestyle at the border of in like Tijuana, like their kids?
Tijuana?
One of them is nice with it.
I've seen it at Washington Square Park. I haven't seen it in Tijuana.
Tijuana.
They freestyle at the
They
border.
Freestyle in Spanish and it's hot.
¿Por qué?
It sounds piping hot.
Are we boring you, Sass? Sorry, bro.
No, why?
You just yawned.
Sass, how's your workout regimen?
So it ended.
I got
It's just like it's like I do it. I went for like 4 days in a row. Then I went to Huntsville. Haven't gone since.
there's like a subsect of people who are like successfully shaming me into stop going.
Because your back hurts or what?
I got like a long text one night that was like you waste your time, you work out every day, and it's like the only equivalent. It's only equivalent of like 1 inch in height.
Damn. Why are people so fucking mean?
It was like hit my text. I was going to sleep for the night. Put my phone down, and I got hate in the text messages.
What lanky ass hater sent that?
Tyler Miller?
Tyler Miller.
It was like paragraphs. It was kind of like true. Like all of the progress
that
you've made to
person
your
gain?
physique only equates to 1 inch in height.
Of what?
On like
But,
I guess like
what
on the
scale?
attraction
Lookism?
scale. I don't know.
Lookism is $24,000.
Getting a fucking hate in the
What a
text.
mean ass dude.
I was
That's like
so
getting
upset.
Imagine if you got a phone call.
I've been like so good about avoiding social media, especially before bed, and that kept me up so.
Oh, that's so mean.
Who was it? Put them on blast. Put their tall.
No,
call them.
I'm done. It was funny.
Imagine getting the FaceTime middle of the night.
Hey, man, you don't know me.
You've been wasting your time trying to better yourself. Do not listen to them. You look so good. Your attitude has improved so much.
That's the main thing.
Your attitude has been awesome. Remember the ruts that you were going through?
Yeah.
You were going through the worst ruts.
That's why I suggest it. It's not for your appearance. It's for your
But
mental.
your appearance is also
And
fantastic.
so your appearance
Everything
affects your
boosts.
mental as
We
well.
put out
A lot of it is-
a compilation yesterday of KB's Metamorphosis.
Oh yeah, it was great. I watched the whole thing.
It was 14
I was
seconds.
just dialed in on the
No, it wasn't.
legs.
Like a minute.
Yeah.
I watched the whole goddamn thing.
Who wrote Metamorphoses?
Next. I'm so excited about television series.
Yeah, you were saying that yesterday.
So good.
What are you on right now?
Mayor of Easttown.
Oh yeah, still.
What a show.
COVID. Yo,
I know.
how good are those accents?
So
though?
good. They're so thick.
Yo, I really think they did a good job of them.
They did, right?
It's so funny whenever a very Philly person gets pissed off at me for doing an accent, a Philly accent. Like, that's not even what we sound like.
What's the hardest accent to like
Exactly.
take seriously in like a leadership role?
Not Southern.
Not
but
really,
it's
'cause that's
Southern,
definitely-
Southern is the hardest to take seriously.
There's something
intellect.
distinguished about a Southern accent.
Yeah, it's definitely
Old
not
school.
southern.
Let's break down. What are the accents?
I think a Cockney accent would sound really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, all right, everyone, let's get the PowerPoints going.
Is it people still talk?
You push your jaw back so far. When
All right.
I don't know like, what other accent. Like, there's like a Boston accent, but that's not even like a fucking real thing.
That's not too. That's you could take that seriously.
So
So
what-
Julio sounds
is-
fat.
So is South Jersey different than Philly, or is it kind of the same?
It's different in a very small way, but I think that you could lump in South Jersey with South Philly with Northeast Philly. There's probably
Midwest.
small things that are.
Midwest is
A
simple.
Midwestern accent, I would have a hard
Then
time.
like the
thinking.
Those are
North
pretty
Dakota
straightforward,
and Minnesota
aren't they?
bleed into Canada.
What's a Midwest accent?
Like, I'm thinking of like Fargo.
That's like a Canadian.
Oh, okay, let's go down.
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah, taking that seriously is tough.
Yeah, like when the police
All right,
officers when they
people.
find the dead body and they're like, "Oh my god,"
Yeah.
like that's hard to take seriously.
But it's a lot about the attitude that goes with the accent.
Yeah.
This cheery Midwesternness.
Like if my attorney, if I committed a crime and my defense attorney was from North Dakota talking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's just like so sad,
take
sappy.
serious. New York.
I can't do Pittsburgh.
Either.
I can't do any accents, but
Me either.
people ask me to explain Pittsburgh's, and I can't.
No.
It's very distinct.
McAfee does a good job with that. Pittsburgh, West Virginia, down and out. I can't do it that good either. Being able to spell the words in a phonetic way is the thing that helps me most with accents.
Yeah.
I had a book growing up called Slangwich, and it phonetically
What?
broke down all
Ooh,
the
I like that.
I like that too.
different accents. I would say
Is that
this
how
is-
you can do it now? You're
no, but
really
it's
good at
when
accents.
when I reference back, I can think of some just of the way that it was spelled out. But I don't
Then
know.
the West.
West doesn't have
Yeah. Like does like the Pacific
punk is-
Northwest have an accent?
pop punk is like a California accent.
Yeah.
That's
I
also
know that, yeah.
referential to like the British pop movement.
Yeah.
Tonight, right, like all those words.
Yeah.
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 I don't know if the Pacific Northwest has one. There probably does. There's some women on TikTok that can do accents. They'll just go through and like do a Yorkshire accent and
I
a
like that.
Wolverhampton
yeah,
accent.
I like the
and,
the
three-
dudes who do different languages as well. And
I'm a sucker for a polyglot.
they're so
Yeah, that one polyglot is amazing. He just got married.
Congrats to him.
But they got to him. I gotta get out of here in 7 minutes. Should we spin this?
Spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
But first, the last ad.
But first, the last ad.
I've made a paper airplane of mine.
What the hell is in that thing?
Che brought the worst food to eat during the yak.
What is it, taffy?
Yeah.
Oh, you brought that, Jay?
Yeah.
You got it at the Ocean City Boardwalk?
I,
Yep.
I had 2 white pieces. That's my favorite flavor, taffy.
Nice.
White?
Why?
Yeah.
What is that flavor?
I don't know.
Vanilla,
Vanilla,
no?
probably.
Yeah.
Mystery.
I don't have the third ad.
Yeah, me neither.
Do we have a third?
We only had the High Noon, and there's a Morgan & Morgan ad, it looks like.
DJ, why don't you take it? Do you have the copy in there or no?
I'll hit it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Smack that shit.
Smack that shit.
Smack that all on the floor. Being 16. 'Cause when you're...
Work at Barstool when you're 30?
Yikes.
We're washed, especially you, Sass.
Not me.
Sass made me feel like pure shit the time when I did, like the day I met him.
Why?
You were just like, if I'm getting paid this at 30, I'm going to kill myself. And I was
No,
like, hey, man,
I don't
I'm
think I
Nick,
said
I'm
that.
30.
I don't think I said
10
that.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, you said
you said
10
exactly
years.
that, and then you did it again too.
I think I said if I don't know what I said.
Oh, I remember.
I was a young boy.
You've grown a lot.
We were talking recently about the person that got struck by an automobile or some type of thing. But
Person
we already
outside.
know that Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. We don't need that person in the suit to get this lead. Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting for the people with over $15 billion recovered for their clients.
Damn.
Billion.
And we also know that submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is free and easy. But did you know they are the official injury law firm partner of the UFC?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Didn't know that. They're giving away one lucky winner $2,000 and 2 tickets to UFC 292
In Boston?
to see Sterling versus O'Malley
Oh my
go
gosh.
battle in Boston.
That's gonna
wow.
be a goated freaking UFC event.
Yeah, entering to win is easy. It's just like submitting a claim. Go to morganufc.com/yak, Y-A-K. That's morganufc.com/yak for your chance to win $2,000 and 2 tickets to UFC 292 in Boston. No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the 48 contiguous U.S. states.
Contiguous.
Contiguous. I am not familiar with that word. United States and D.C. who are 18 plus sweepstakes and 8/4/2023 for entry and official rules. Visit morganufc.sweep.com.
Sweep P.
P-E-A, yes.
Sweep P.
Sweep
Yes.
P?
Yes.
I have a good feeling about Carbone today.
That would be awesome.
If Kyle
That'd be
gets
Carbone.
wet today, we are seeing everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
You wore that on purpose?
We have to change all of our personal name wheels to just Carbone.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
craving like all of their menu items.
I'm excited to try their gluten-free options.
Nikki.
Maybe a nice fish.
Enough, Nikki.
Damn it.
I felt like
I really feel good about that.
no matter.
Whatever, this show's going to have 100,000 views.
You think?
Can we put it in like the title or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it gets 100,000 views.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Will
idea.
it self-fulfill?
Yeah,
Prophecy?
yeah.
Something that hits sometimes on YouTube is like if you called it like doing this at 100,000 views or something like that. Like,
Can we just throw a parentheses gone sexual?
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
isn't sexual a naughty word on YouTube?
gone S''actual.
At 100,000 views, we get sexual.
Or maybe we should put NSFW and
Yeah.
Watch
Extreme.
this. Watch this
NSFL.
yak alone.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to do all that stuff. If it doesn't, I'll be so disappointed. Actually, it'll be funny.
I just want to be mega.
Someone will watch it, just us discussing the subtle differences and dialects.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for walking around.
What was the last?
What's that?
That wasn't the most nonchalant wave
In-
I've ever seen. It was like his fingers weighed 400 pounds.
You can barely pick him up.
What was the last non-porn NSFW video you watched?
A lot of shit on Reddit is NSFW. That's not porn.
Yeah.
Most stuff on Twitter should be NSFW because it's death and pain.
It's called freedom of speech, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Learn a thing or two from Ellen.
I'll watch an Egyptian get eaten by a shark if I want to. At work.
Or you could just go over to Instagram where it's censored.
Yeah.
That's what you're into.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I'll be on X. Watching dudes fucking die. Not by my choice. It's trending. That my For You.
All right, I got to skedaddle.
Sign us off.
Sign us the fuck off.
This has been the Yak. If you've liked this, subscribe to Son of a Boy Dad. And also Anus.
Thanks, man.
Also anus.
And also this show. Give us a thumbs up. And let's get to 100,000 real quick. Real fucking quick.
Peace.
see you tomorrow.